The biggest reason a lot of people who try OnlyFans management and quit is that they can't get a model or a client. So the ultimate goal is to basically get to a point, create a system where you get unlimited leads completely without doing any work. And you might think it's not possible, but it is, and it's not that hard. A lot of people just don't know what to do. So let's break it down. First step is to have an amazing service. What that means is you need to be sure that once you have a model that she'll be happy with what you're providing her. You can't have a lot of leads and your service is shit, because the models, they speak together, and if one says to another that your service is bad, they won't try to work with you. So if you have your service on point, not only it means that the models stay, they will also refer their friends and you will get clients basically for free just for the referral. Next step is to have a great onboarding process. What I mean by that is that are you actually onboarding them the right way? Does it look professional, or it's just all over the place and you don't know what to do? Because trust me when I say this, the models, if they see that your onboarding is shit, they're more than likely to leave and never sign the contract or start to work with you. Because you need to think about it like this. Let's say the model contacts you and she is willing to try it with you, but once she sees that your contract is not ready or it's bad, that your onboarding process is shit and you don't have anything in place, she'll probably say to herself, I don't want to do this, right? And she will just not sign the contract. You need to ask yourself, is the process smooth or is it bumpy with a lot of obstacles? Your main goal is to make sure that there are no big obstacles for the model and no red flags as to why they shouldn't sign with you. What we like to do is we have our own brand with our agency logo, and we just send them some swimwear, right? It's cheap and it gives them the sense that we care about them and they are more than happy to work with us, and the collaboration will be way smoother and better in my opinion. Now that your service is on point, your onboarding is on point, next step is you just need to tell the world, bro. Like, think about it like this. Even if you have a good service, good onboarding and everything, if you don't put it out to the world, no model will know about it, right? What I mean by that is start creating content, short form content, YouTube videos, whatever. Talk about your past results. So you can talk about how you took this model from a few $100 to 10K, 15, 20K per month, right? Create short form content videos where you talk about how your agency works, what you provide for the models, what you do better than a different agency, right? You need to think about it like this. The model is a person and she doesn't want to work with some faceless agency. There's thousands and thousands of agencies on Instagram right now which just have a pretty simple grid logo but no face, no story to tell, and it just looks fake as fuck. And if I was a model, I would never want to work with someone like that, because they are trusting you with their nude content, right? So why should they trust a random agency on the Instagram that doesn't have even any information about who it runs or something, right? So start creating content with your face. I know some people don't want to do it, but you really should do it and think about it. Just take your phone and just start recording. Talk about how you took your model to big numbers. Talk about how your agency works. You can share the results on the stories on Instagram, right? Make the account look as best as possible and make sure that you look as trustworthy, as possible, right? If you make this the correct way, the inbound leads will start to pile up. Now you might be asking what type of short form content you should be making. Well, it's pretty simple. All you can do is take your phone and start to talk about how we took this model from 1K to 10K, right? Talk about the strategy, blah, blah, blah. Just make sure at the end of the video you have a call to action, something like this. If you are a creator or OnlyFans creator, I want to boost your revenue, messages, because we are currently onboarding 1 or 2 or 3 new clients, right? It's very simple. And once you start creating these videos, these short form contents, like these bits of videos, and post them on TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, over time you will start getting the inbound leads because you will start getting some traction. Not only that, you will start getting recognition and build your social brand, which is very important to scale your business even more. And why is it important? Because the big models, the models that are already making 6 figures monthly, they won't work with a random ass agency. But if you work on your brand as a whole, after a while, you might be able to sign a pretty big model, and even without marketing, just with some chatting, get 20, 30, or 40K per month in your bag just from having your social presence on point, right? So it's very worth it. So the biggest problem with this is that a lot of you motherfuckers won't even do it. And even if you do it, you post like for 3 days and then stop. And I don't know, either you're a bitch or you just don't want to make money. You need to understand that it takes some time, right? Don't expect to post 4 videos on YouTube or TikTok and get 20 inbound leads, you know? But if you continue for at least 1-2 months, I can guarantee you almost that you will get some inbound leads which you can turn into your clients. You can take it even up to next level by interviewing your models, right? So let's say your model lives a few hours away from you. That's great. Go to her place or she can come to you. You can even pay her for it and just record a simple interview and talk about how you scaled her OnlyFans, right? Post it to YouTube, post it on TikTok with the short form content templates, and there you go. If other girls see that a model is very happy with your service, they're more inclined to work with you. You need to remember that you are basically building trust with a model, right? They are trusting you with their naked body, right? So they won't trust some random ass person. They want to trust someone that they see he already works with other girls and they are happy. And that's the whole philosophy of this, right? It's not that hard. A lot of people don't want to put out their face, and I completely understand it, right? But you need to ask yourself this question. Do you want to make few K per month? Because if you want to make just few K per month, you can be a faceless agency, no problem. But if you want to make a lot of money, then you need to build this brand, right? You need to build this brand around your face, your name, and scale from there. You need to give people a reason why they should work with your agency and not someone else, right? And you do this by creating the content and telling what you do best, right? You just need to boast about yourself online. That's all to it. So the plan is you just need to start posting, post about your results, give out some tips, right? And if the girl sees that you're posting daily, you're showing your face, you're giving free tips out, like I can't stress this enough, like how many leads you can get just from that. For example, I've been doing this for a while, not for long, and I'm getting probably like 1 to 2 DMs, potential leads a day on my Instagram, right? So start now, give it at least a month, maybe 2, and you will see the progress you've made. You can trust me on this. And then you might ask, but Max, why do I need 1 to 2 leads per day? Like I don't have time to manage this many people. And yeah, like you only need few models, right? But what you can do with those leads is sell them or just keep them. Like once you have some free space, you take another model in, or since you have so many leads, you can negotiate the percentage that goes to you in your favor, right? Like let's say if you have 1 lead only and she says she wants to give you only 30%, you're gonna take it because you have 0 other leads. But if you have 20 leads already, you can negotiate and you can find the lead that pays you 70%, right? Or you can just sell the models. Like there's many marketplaces where you can sell them. Even though I don't do this, you can make a lot, like a pretty big amount of your money just from this, right? So guys, let's go over it one more time. Make sure your service is on point so you can get referral leads. Make sure your onboarding process is on point. Give them some present. It can be a small thing, like you can only send them flowers to their address, right? It shows them as you care, and girls are very emotional and they will be way easier to work with. Next step is put out your face, start building your brand around your face, not only a fake agency which is faceless. Give out free tips, show how you scaled models, think about whatever you want. You can be creative with this. You can interview your models, it's completely up to you. Just start posting and maybe you will find a client, a lead that's already making 50K per month, and you will start to beg additional 20K per month just for free, right? Just for managing her page without any extra work. So I hope this video helped you, and just keep grinding, guys. You will make it.